Welcome back, sneakerheads. This week, Swizzy goes crazy light in that Air Max. I saw it on the Concord right next to the cement. I am your host, Jacques Slade, and this is the weekly review.
My kick's on fire.
Reebok has had quite a 2011 with the launch of the Kamikaze 3 and signing of Swizz Beatz as their creative director. Initially, the Kamikaze 3 was only released in 84 units last month. However, they're going to do a GR release starting this Friday, June 10th. Now, it'll be a nationwide release and it'll be in two colorways, a gray and sonic green, and also a black, orange, and white. Now, both of these colorways are reminiscent of old Reebok color palettes, and for those old school folks, you'll know which sneakers I am talking about. Again, that is the Reebok Kamikaze 3 set to hit this Friday, June 10th nationwide. If you check below in the description, there's a link to the post and it'll give you a list of all the locations that will have the Kamikaze 3. Adidas spared no expense when it came to marketing the Crazy Light. I mean, think about it. The Crazy Light is the lightest performance basketball shoe on the market right now. It launched into retail locations last week. However, Adidas is taking it a step further and they're making the shoe available on miadidas. miadidas, for those who don't know, allows you to customize your Adidas sneakers any way and any color that you want. Now, personally, I am a big fan of this blue and orange New York colorway. However, that doesn't mean I still don't love my Los Angeles Lakers. Laker fans to the heart, but this blue and orange is really, really dope. So that is the Adidas Crazy Light, available now on miadidas, and that's miadidas.com. So go ahead and check those out and make your own pair of Crazy Light. The only court that Charles Barkley has touched in the last few years is a food court. However, that has not stopped Nike from dropping the Nike Air Max CB34 in the Phoenix Suns colorway. Seen here in mostly white, the model features black and varsity purple accents. There's also a little bit of orange on the Barkley logo on the tongue and on the heel. Now, for fans of the round mound of rebound, you can snatch these up at pretty much any local retailer, and they're priced at $160. That's the Nike Air Max CB34 Phoenix Suns colorway for Charles Barkley. Let's move on to number 2. If there was any shoe that would be the shoe of the year for 2011, number 2 is in the top 2. I'm talking about the Air Jordan 11 Concord. Now, we only have a preview of the shoe courtesy of the folks over at Modern Notoriety, but it was enough to drive you people crazy, and I can see why. The shoe is really dope, and like everyone else, I'm really happy to see that the Concord is coming back. Unfortunately, it's not coming back until the holiday season of this year, but for now, we can take a look at these two images courtesy of the folks, again, over at Modern Notoriety. So number 2 is the Air Jordan 11 Concord set for holiday 2011. Are you excited as I am? I think you are. Let's move on to number 1. The number 1 shoe on the list this week is not slated to hit retail spots until February of 2012. If you haven't guessed already, I'm talking about the Air Jordan 4. Seen here in a white, black, and cement colorway, it has been on the hot list of many sneakerheads for quite a while, but Jordan Brand has been content with only releasing 3s, 5s, 7s, and 11s this year. So, for those of you that have been looking for the Air Jordan 4, it looks like February 2012 is the time for you to start getting excited. I mean, what? It's June, so that makes it what? 9 months away? I mean, it's not too long. On the bright side, it could be 10 months away. That's number 1, the Air Jordan 4. Look for those to drop in February 2012. There were so many hot releases this week. Actually, I shouldn't say releases. There were just so many hot sneakers that came across the blogs this week. So my honorable mention was kind of hard. So I went with 3 that I thought that everyone would like. And the first one is the video look inside of LeBron James's closet. Now, I know this was just a peek, and I'm sure that his closet is probably sick, but it was dope to get a chance to kind of look inside of one of Nike's biggest athletes' closet. For the second honorable mention, I'm going to go with the Air Jordan 6 Motorsports Carbon Fiber. Carbon fiber is a hot material right now, and these look absolutely insane. And then finally, my third pick for the honorable mention is the Nike Air Foampsotie Pro in electric blue, a courtesy of Atlanta Got Soul. We got some on-feet pics, which you can see right here, letting you know that the shoe is really, really dope. I really, really like this. definitely looking forward to these, and I believe they're dropping. Actually, I don't know when these are dropping, so let me hush my mouth. Let's move on to the personal pick. For my personal pick this week, I'm going with the Nike SB Dunk High Rain in Blood. These were available at a limited release at the Brooklyn Project's flagship store here in LA, and the line was pretty dope. There was a lot of cool people in the line. I'm personally not a big SB fan. I don't have a lot of them. I only have a couple pairs. Actually, I just picked up the Costins, and I actually picked these up also. They're definitely really dope, just really made really well. Quality materials, the suede, the leather, and the denim are really well done. And then the colorway is dope with the brown and the red. They look really cool. And then like the dust bag and the t-shirts are really dope. I'm gonna get some images of those and I'll put them up on the blog and Kick Some Fire for you to check those out. So that's my personal pick, the Nike SB Dunk Rain in Blood. Last week when I asked the question of the video about the Jordan in a different Jordan colorway, I had no idea that it would cause so many responses and so many good responses. I want to read a couple of them here for you guys. The first one I have here is from Angel M1616, said, I would like to see a South Beach Jordan 11. There were actually quite a few people looking for Jordan releases in the South Beach colorway, even though that's kind of breaking the rules. I just didn't know that the South Beach colorway was so popular. I mean, we've seen a couple different versions of it, but I had no idea that it was like a big thing, that people wanted to see it on a lot of different Jordans. So there you go, the Air Jordan 11 in the South Beach colorway. The next one is from the Jump Kid 23, and he says he wants to see the 11s in the Cardinal 7 colorway. Cardinal 7 colorway is definitely hot, definitely a big release for this year. And finally, my favorite, this one was from Mighty Cole, or Mighty Cool. I think it's supposed to be cool, but it's just Cole, MIGHTYCOL. And he says, or he or she says, South Beach 5s, Hair 5s, Red 5s using the red 3M from the sides of the Nike PR1 on the tongue, Military Blue 5s, Space Jam 5s, Taxi 5s, Mellow 5s, Flint 5s, Thunder and Lightning 5s. Shall I go on? I definitely think we get your point, Mighty Cole. You love the Air Jordan 5 and want to see it in all different sorts of colorways. Well, so let's keep that theme going. So for this week, the question of the video is, what Foamposite, what colorway would you like to see on a Foamposite? Now, when you leave your response down in the comment, make sure you say whether you want the regular Foamposite or you want the Nike Foamposite Pro, because that Nike swoosh definitely makes a difference when it comes to the color. So what colorway would you like to see the Foamposite come in, and would you like it to be the regular Foamposite or the Nike Air Foamposite Pro? Well, that does it for the weekly review. I am your host, Jacques Slade. If you missed any of the previous videos, there's links up here and also in the sidebar there. If you're on YouTube, there's actually a playlist of all the weekly review videos, so make sure you check all those out. If you haven't had the opportunity, make sure you subscribe. That way we let you know as soon as a new video is posted. If Twitter and Facebook is your thing, then that information is down in the description. Make sure you follow us on Twitter and on Facebook. Again, I am your host, Jacques Slade. This is the weekly review, and I will see you next week. Peace.